So, friends, Hare Krishna. As explained by Swami Srila Prabhupada and the scriptures, Swami Srila Prabhupada explained that the scriptures point out, or that every living entity in that way, not only human beings, everyone want three things in their life. Everyone want three things in their life. If we write down all our wants, so everyone's wants will fall in three categories, broadly speaking. Happiness or bliss, eternity, and knowledge. So Sat Chit Ananda, the scriptures, the Sanskrit word is Satchidananda. So each and every living entity in this world or in this universe is searching for three things. Always seeking or is always wanting three things in life. The first and the most important thing is each one of us want happiness. No one in that way want to be in pain, or no one wants miseries and sufferings in one's life. Everyone is searching after, or everyone wants happiness. His life should be full of bliss, joy and happiness. Another thing which everyone wants is that one should live eternally. No one should die. Nobody likes death. Many people, they say they don't like life and they want to die. It's just because they are in sufferings. Because of sufferings, because of pains, because of failures, because of reversals in life, many people, they say that I don't want to live. But truly speaking, death is not pleasurable, I would say, or death is something which no one actually wants. And then each one of us, or everyone in this world or in this universe, wants to have full knowledge, complete knowledge. One wants to know all the laws which are working in the nature. One wants to know everything, in that sense. So three things. Sat Chit Ananda. Scripture says everyone is seeking for, and Swami Srila Prabhupada has explained in his teachings, in his books, in his lectures, in his conversations, that each one of us are constantly seeking or searching after these three things in life. Satchidananda, eternity, bliss, happiness, joy, and knowledge. People are there are various fields of knowledge, and one, you know, one want to, truly speaking, one want to know everything about everything what exists in this world, and we're always, you know, working for gathering knowledge every day. Every day in our life, we are, you know, working to gather knowledge, and carefully avoiding, miseries and sufferings in our life. And one want to, if there is a blissful life, if there is a happy life, one want to live forever. One don't want to die. If there is a happy life full of knowledge, if there is a life full of knowledge and bliss, one would like to live forever. But unfortunately, you know, one has to die. Now, very few people inquire, what is the solution? What is the solution for this? I want Satchidananda in my life. I want happiness, eternity, bliss, and knowledge in my life. But I do not get it, I do not get it to my heart's satisfaction. And one keep on trying, till he gives up. He becomes old and he gives up the pursuit for happiness, though the desires are there in the heart, but one gives up, endeavoring. One gives up endeavoring for all these things. And one gives up endeavoring for these things, and finally everyone has to leave the body and die one day. Everyone has to leave the body and die one day. So one is, one finishes with unfulfilled. One finishes his life with unfulfilled desires and dreams. And the scriptures point out, or the scriptures tell us, that one again takes birth to fulfill all those desires with which he ended in his previous life. And this process is going on. Bhutva bhutva praliyate. The soul or the person as such, we discussed. Lord Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, his friend, Dehino asmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantar praptir. Dehino asmin tatha dehantar praptir. The body goes through these changes: childhood, boyhood, youth, then old age, and then death, and then again one gets the body. And in the next life, one again continues with all material desires, he had, with all unfulfilled material desires which he had in his previous life. Now, Satchidananda, how to get, you know, how to get life or a life which is full of Satchidananda. This should be, one's prime goal in life. Of course, everyone is endeavoring in that direction, but what is the right way to get a life which is full of eternity, bliss, and happiness? Why, even though when I'm not desiring, why I am forced, by the laws of nature, why I am forced to get old, why I am forced to die, and why I am struggling so hard to get these things, Satchidananda, in life, why it is not, these questions, why I am suffering, I don't want to suffer, I carefully avoid sufferings, you know we all carefully from our childhood, we all, by observance, we learned where all happiness is there in this world, and we are trying our best to engage in those activities which give happiness, and we are carefully avoiding situations or activities or things which give pain or misery and sufferings, but still automatically suffering comes in one's life, and they are really unavoidable. So what is the way? Why, if something, when one asks this question, this is not an ordinary question. A human being, should inquire. When we have developed consciousness and intelligence, one should inquire, one should ask this question. Yeah, nobody wants this suffering in life, nobody wants to die. Is the creation, if God is there, then is this creation imperfect? If God has created this world, why He created in this imperfect manner? Is it so that God has created this universe in an imperfect way? People are not able to get completely happy. People are not able to, get full knowledge. People are struggling very hard for these things, Sachidananda. And in the end, they finish their lives with unfulfilled dreams and desires, and again they take birth. So what is the reason? What is the reason? We should have a query. What do you think? What is your opinion? Please think on it. Well, anyways, the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and various other scriptures, they very nicely explains, scientifically and rationally explains the answers of all these queries, which we will be discussing in our videos. But still, I ask you all to think on it. Give a sincere, thought over this, and what is, what do you think? Why it is so? So, with this, I'll stop here, and again we will discuss more in my other coming videos. So, thanks for watching. Hare Krishna.